Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're talking about something that's, frankly, a total game changer: AI agents. These aren't just chatbots that answer your questions. Oh no. These are AIs that you give a goal to and they go out and get it done. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to see how one person can literally build a content empire from the ground up, all with the help of a single AI agent. We'll start with the big idea, get into what makes these agents tick, build one, put it to work, and then talk about what this means for, well, everyone. You know, every massive project out there starts with just an idea. And for our little thought experiment today, it all kicks off with a simple list, but a really cool one. Okay, so picture this. You've got a list of some of the most legendary lost treasures in history. I mean, this is the stuff of movies, right? Blackbeard's treasure, El Dorado. It's amazing source material. But right now, it's just that, a list of ideas on a page. But here's the kicker. What if you, just one person, could take this list and turn it into a full-blown media factory, pumping out awesome cinematic videos for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, you name it? What used to take a whole team of researchers, writers, and editors can now be done by one person pointing a new kind of AI in the right direction. So how is this even possible? Well, this huge leap is thanks to what people are calling AI's second moment, and it is all about the rise of AI agents. And to really get it, you have to understand this one crucial difference. We're all used to AI assistants. They're reactive. You ask, they answer. They're a tool. But an AI agent, that's proactive. You don't give it a task, you give it a goal. And it figures out the entire plan, all the steps to make that goal a reality. So here's the more official definition. Think of it less like a chatbot and more like a digital employee. You can hand off these complex, multi-step projects, and it'll just work on them autonomously, using tools, adapting if things go wrong, the whole shebang. This quote just nails the scale of this change. It's not just a small upgrade. We're moving from AI as a helpful little tool to AI as a genuinely capable partner that can run with an idea. All right, so how do you actually get one of these digital employees? You're probably thinking it's some super complicated, tech-heavy process, but it's actually gotten way more accessible than you'd think. Really, you can get a powerful agent up and running in 3 main steps. First, you get a basic coding environment set up. Second, you just grab or clone an existing open-source agent system from a place like GitHub. And third, you plug it into other tools using APIs, which are basically just little bridges that let your agent use other services to, say, post to social media or create images. And the magic behind this is something called an Agent SDK, which stands for Software Development Kit. Just think of it as a starter pack for your agent. It comes preloaded with all the basic skills it needs to be useful right out of the box, like reading files, searching the web, or running code. Okay, so our agent is built. Now, for the really fun part. Let's give our new digital employee its first big assignment: get that lost treasures media empire off the ground. So we give it one simple goal: create and publish a video about Blackbeard's treasure. And this is the to-do list it creates for itself. It's going to do the research, write a script, generate all the visuals, create a voiceover, and then schedule the final video on all our social channels, all from that one sentence. And boom, it gets right to work. First up, it hits the books, or the web, I guess, and starts writing a really compelling cinematic script. This is the foundation for the whole video. Then it starts acting like a producer, calling on different specialized AIs for what it needs. It uses one tool to generate 24 different images for the story, another to turn those into 24 animated clips, and a third to create the entire voiceover track. It's a fully automated production line. And for the grand finale, it connects to our social media scheduler. And get this, it doesn't just post the video once. It schedules a full week of content. That's 21 posts across 3 different platforms, all completely hands-off. But, just building the agent and giving it one task is only scratching the surface. The real power, the magic, comes from teaching it, refining it, and really customizing how it thinks and works. Tucked away inside your project folder, you'll find this special little directory. And you can think of this folder as, quite literally, your agent's brain. It's the control center where you define everything about it, from its core mission to its specific skills. And here's how you organize that brain. The main file is like air traffic control. It sets the big picture goals. The rules folder gives it specific instructions like always edit videos in this particular style. Skills are new abilities it can learn, and commands are shortcuts you can use to trigger big workflows. It's a super organized way to manage your digital employee. And that's really the secret sauce, right? You have to treat this like a real project. If you keep your agent's brain organized with a clean structure and clear notes, you're going to get consistent, high-quality results, just like you would with a person. So this is all incredibly cool. But let's zoom out. What does this actually mean for creators, for entrepreneurs, for you? What's the big takeaway from all this new tech? Well, for starters, it gives you incredible leverage. It means one person or a tiny team can now take on projects that used to require a massive department. We're moving beyond just using AI to be a little more efficient. We're now using AI to do things that were basically impossible for most of us before. And this isn't some far-off future fantasy. It's happening right now. We are already seeing companies built around these kinds of AI systems hitting millions in revenue with a founder and exactly 0 employees. So the 0-employee company, the one-person media empire, these aren't just fun thought experiments anymore. They're here. This is the new creative and entrepreneurial frontier, and it's wide open. The only real question left is, what are you going to build?